Sure.
All right. So we have like basically between 3 and 4 down days between when you go to meet Malygris and Luna's got to learn the ritual, and you guys have to get some stuff and prepare for it. So there's downtime.
So what I figured was the last thing that we had said before we exited this session last time was Keith's character and Asami would go to the bar because everyone was doing research and books and stuff, and
Yeah.
doesn't fit our character's interests. So I figured we'd pick something up from the Fat Chance, and that way when you play, if Keith elects to participate, he can pick up from the bar and do whatever or nothing,
Yeah.
So whatever we want to do, I'd say let's start at the Fat Chance.
So aside from that, though, did you have anything specific that you wanted to do or buy or anything before?
Well, I thought I was going to go shopping, but I did not have a chance to sit down and peruse the book to look for mundane items that would be interesting and fitting.
Okay.
But yeah, and to be honest, I don't know that there's a ton of items that kind of fit that mold. Obviously, with the low magic,
Yeah.
environment where
How many grappling hooks can you get, right?
Right. Well, and how we're not exactly buying +2 this, +2 that,
Yeah.
cloaks of magic and hats and all this stuff. The only item I think that would be fitting for this setting, that's a magic item that would fit the character, would be some kind of glamored item, whether it's a hat of disguise or a glamour illusion on her armor, something along those lines. Then that way she could like blend in and wouldn't glow like I'm magical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she keeps her sword in the bag of holding. So she's not carrying around the obvious martial weapon. So we definitely want to fit that. And then if when she's entertaining, she's in the appropriate attire and a glamored item, she could just be like, "Poof, look at me."
Yeah.
Oh, it's just part of the illusion of the show. Not I'm not magical. I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know what you were thinking along those lines, but if I were to shop for anything, that would seem to me to be
How
fitting.
much gold do you have at your disposal right now?
3 gold pieces.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
let me pull it up here.
You get yourself
So
a taxi
gold.
across town.
Yeah. So I don't know if stuff in the party sheet has been sold and distributed.
Not yet. Party sheet is still
We
there's a lot of unclaimed items and stuff like that in there that.
Yeah, I'm not obviously not including that then. So what I'm showing on her sheet is 312 gold rilks.
Okay.
And 355 silver smarducks. Now there's a couple hundred or 100 of the others, but I don't think that's gonna get the item we're talking about. So
yeah.
Yeah.
When you're buying a magic item, you're buying a magic item that's like 2,000 gold rilks, which is like 20,000.
Yeah, so I'm not even close to that. Yeah. So.
Okay. There are things. Here's what I was thinking.
I really haven't spent a whole lot of gold. I don't know,
No, there's not been a lot of cash change hands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really, I mean,
okay.
So you've got like the equivalent of about 3,500 gold pieces in a regular D&D game, which for an 8th level character is like terribly low.
Yeah.
In the Lankhmar adventures, Fafford and the Grey Mustard, they would win their treasure and then they would blow it on booze and chicks and gambling. So just because parties aren't really like an adventuring group isn't really like that, so it's kind of hard to simulate it. When you guys do eventually get to the point where you're not going to need like the Clavis Somnus and the Paginarum Lethargica, that's 25,000 gold rilks right there. So look for around 5,000 gold rilks each. That's a lot. That's like 50,000 silver smarducks.
That'll help.
Yeah, that's a ton of money. So,
the only magic items I'm showing in her inventory at all, besides potions.
Yeah, potions and scrolls.
The handy haversack.
Yep.
That's all she has. Her weapons, her dagger is regular. The masterwork short sword, and that's it. Everything else, masterwork whip that she's never actually used, but I have it because
Yeah.
a good bard has to have it because you're qualified to use it, right? But it's never left her hip. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like you see. You look now at the magic items that are in the party sheet. There's the talismans that are like single
Oh,
use
I
items,
did.
but you can use them once a day when you're in the Dreamlands.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I did grab the talisman of warrior's courage. That's
Okay,
here.
cool.
Now that you've said that, I'm looking back. But and I think it's because nobody else was grabbing them. I wasn't like trying to yank them
No, I
from
know
people.
they've been on there for 3 weeks, so it's
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Here,
everyone's
I'm
had more
looking.
than enough chance to. Like the
Yeah.
abjurant salt is also basically it's if you ever watched the show Supernatural, they put a circle of salt around themselves. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. That's the only talisman I've moved over. So
The so let's just say that the week goes by. If you think of something that you want or something that
if
comes to
we
mind,
know,
yeah,
yeah, if
you
we
can
know we have
retroactively,
downtime.
yeah, you can
Okay. Oh,
retroactively just tell me, and
okay.
we can put it on your sheet whenever you
Oh
decide.
yeah. So I'll shop whenever and just give you a list. That would work out great.
Yeah, it's
Uh, if there's nothing that is like pushing her to go somewhere, then she would check in where she with the Entertainers Guild. Just because we know we have downtime, I know they're busy researching. Let's just wander on down and see what this guild that I've just joined is all about.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's essentially if you're looking for work as an entertainer,
Well, they got a
it's a
week to kill, right?
yeah, it's a guild hall. You know, if you want to do a gig here or entertain at a party there,
Yeah.
or there's depends on what your talents are. If you're like musically inclined or stuff like that, they basically line. There's almost like a board, and there's different categories: actors, singer, dancer, musician, comedian, all that stuff, and you put your name on the board, and there's jobs that they'll connect you to.
Okay. Um.
It's if you were looking to make your way in the city, make a living, it would be much more necessary for you.
Right. Right. Not. I think the only her interest would be more making contacts, so that might help us for whatever's coming our way.
Sure.
So like if it was a job to entertain someone equivalent to like the Lord that we were doing missions for earlier in our career, then maybe that would give us an in later if we needed to communicate with that Lord. Assuming she did a good job. If she does a shitty job, then you know that could still work too. Oh, I remember you. You suck.
Yeah.
I didn't find any of your jokes funny. At least there's familiarity there.
Hmm.
uh, I don't. I mean, I'm struggling to think of ways to contribute that are equivalent to what they're doing research wise.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah.
That's their thing. You basically have 3 or 4 days to enjoy yourself and explore things that you don't normally get to explore. You meet a few entertainers and maybe go watch a show or participate in a show or wander around, get some rumors, find out what's what. Depends on what you would do.
Well, when I first made the character, I made the interest of treasure hunting. Right? I thought we would be more of like dungeon delving
Yeah.
versus city. So maybe there's some of that's like gather rumors to see, is there another thing of interest that our party might want to investigate outside of what we're going to do with this ritual.
Okay.
Did we rolled for our particular roles on the ritual already, right?
Yeah, we already did the ritual.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
we are good. Let's see here. I think I've got you at a +3. So based on how successful you were in your success, like for every 5 points you exceeded,
Uh-huh.
you get an additional +1 to use at some point during the next adventure. So you've accumulated +3.
Oh, okay.
So at some point
This
you can do a roll with +3.
this is everybody in the party or one
Yeah,
person?
well, everybody passed. Everybody.
Okay.
The only person who didn't succeed by 5 or more was Arthur. He succeeded, but not by a greater than 5.
Okay. Um, so the glamored item or hat of disguise is off the table because it's just
Just too expensive.
outside.
Yeah,
Too expensive.
you're looking at.
Um,
I think they're around 2,000 gold ropes, 2,000 gold
okay.
pieces. I can take a quick look.
Well, let's investigate and
Yeah,
see. Maybe she can sweet
hat
talk
of
it down a
disguise.
little. Like if it were something that she could sweet talk, maybe there's a reasonable chance of acquiring it. If not, it's understandable.
Yeah, 1,800 gold pieces.
Ugh,
So
that's not even close.
yeah,
Yeah, I have 1/6 of that, and that's if I cash in.
yeah. Well, like I said,
Yeah.
once you guys get back from, you're probably not going to be a great need for the 2 items that you acquired that are worth.
What our group could probably benefit from having a healer with us. We really don't have that. What would be necessary to, I guess the easy way to do that would be I'll pick leadership and recruit somebody as a follower, but I don't want to. I don't know. I can't. Obviously, we're not at the level where we can do that, or we just leveled, right? Or
Yeah, you're
recently,
at
or
level 8.
yeah. Well, I would get the feat at 9,
At
but
9, yeah, yeah, you could do
yeah.
that. Arthur has some ability. You have some ability. Valkeen has some ability. What I might do is just to sort that out is well, you guys are going to have access to them pretty soon for a reasonable price. Is Wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking more along the lines of things like restoration
Yeah,
or those types of others, because I mean specifically Asami needed it real bad,
yeah.
Uh, so
Luna has that spell in her repertoire.
okay,
So, like I say, with the you don't necessarily need to be a cleric in this
right.
campaign to
Well, I didn't hear Luna volunteering to restore Asami when that happened,
yeah. Well, I
and
don't know if
Arthur
he
was very
actually.
hesitant to use it to do that. Like
Yeah,
we
I
had to
don't
go
know if
back.
Luna's actually put that in her book yet or not because it's expensive to do.
Okay.
So third level spell, I think, was something along the lines of 80 gold pieces or something like that. Yeah, 90 gold pieces, 90 gold ropes. So I don't even know if she had the. Oh, it's a second level spell. So
The lesser restoration is second. Yeah.
yeah, lesser restoration. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys have encountered full restoration yet or not. Between
Probably
that,
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
between that and the diamond dust, it's an expensive. The diamond dust, oddly enough, would be in silver smearducks. So 100 gold rooks would be 100 silver smearducks. It's a fairly common item. Like diamonds intrinsically aren't jacked up in value like weapons and spells are. So we get to the day of the ritual. It's going to take place at the Church of Utah. The Avis has basically closed the doors and got all the under priests out and stuff like that. Just basically made it a private space for you guys. And The ritual works best if you do it at nighttime, so just after dark. The ritual starts to take place. It's essentially the group kind of spread out in a circle, and you take the grave dirt and the ashes and spread them out on the floor in the middle of the circle, and you got the special incense going, and there's chants, and you guys are consuming the wormwood wine. You notice that Arthur has consumed some trance, and Zed has consumed some shiver. In game terms, when you take a dose of these drugs, I'm not going to have it negatively affect your character in the real world. So you're not going to have to worry about, rolling for addiction or your constitution damage or anything like that. By the time you come back, if you come back, everything will be sorted out.
Okay.
There are bonuses and negatives to each. Shiver gives you a +2 versus enchantments and a -2 versus necromancies. Because it's a stimulant, so it's going to give you a benefit against like sleep spells and stuff like that, but it's going to give you a negative because it makes you paranoid. It's going to give you a negative against necromancies like fear and stuff like that.
Okay.
Trance is the opposite. It is +2 versus necromancies and -2 versus enchantments. Makes you more susceptible to sleep spells and less susceptible to necromancies. So those are options if you want to indulge. Or you can play it straight up.
Yeah. Is it necessary
No,
to use one or the other to enter the dream state?
no.
Okay.
Those characters found it beneficial. So like I said, Zed used Shiver and Arthur used Trance.
I think I'll just go straight up.
Go straight up? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So during the ritual, you notice that after about 45 minutes, Zed is he's a little jacked up from the shiver, and you can tell that he's nervous about potentially losing consciousness and leaving Bakai to act on her own. And Bakai, she did a dose of each, and she chugged down that wormwood wine. Yeah, so he was worried about her being able to complete the use magic device or the disabled device check to, open the lock with the key and then hand the key over to Luna. So he was worried that if he passed out early, that Bakai might just leave or wander away or not. He would lose control over her. So Arthur's the first to go to sleep, and he drifts off. And he's kind of twitching around and stuff like that almost immediately. His dream journey is probably a lot different than what you're going to experience.
Okay.
So everybody just kind of like settles in, and Avis is watching over all of you, just to make sure that nobody's in a bad. So it's kind of relaxing to know that you have a friend looking over you should something go wrong with your physical body. That she's probably the most adept at dealing with it of anybody that you've met.
Yeah.
So you and Velkeen and probably Midnight. I guess Midnight would have to consume this as well. Kind of drift off in around the same time, and you can hear Velkeen's voice chanting in the in your mind as everything kind of goes gray and misty, and then Velkeen's voice kind of fades, and you can hear him talking quietly to Midnight, just as it goes beyond what you're able to hear. And then you come through an area of darkness, and you kind of feel your leg bump into something, and there's a flight of stairs in front of you, and you can see the light up above the top of the stairs. And it's not a big flight of stairs or anything like that. It's an old rickety wooden flight of stairs. Looks like maybe from a basement or something like that. And you can see light at the top of the stairs where this enters maybe a room or something. So you kind of make your way to the top of the stairs to the light.
Am I having difficulty seeing?
Not the stairs. Behind you, if you look back.
But it's not dark where I can't see.
Behind you it is.
Okay.
But up
Oh,
ahead, it's lit.
Okay, we're going forward.
Okay. So you come out, and it's a wooden floor. It's like an old wooden floor, and it's the boards are kind of warped a little bit, and they're worn smooth with age. And you can tell you're inside. You're in some kind of building, and there's 30 feet to the ceiling, and up top you see maybe spider webs or maybe just a bunch of crisscross lines. And then as your eyes focus, as you're looking for threats, your eyes focus, and it's rigging from, like behind a stage. And then you can hear a loud booming voice from beyond. To your right, as you come up, there's like an area, shimmering darkness. And then from beyond that area of shimmering darkness, you can hear a voice. And it says, "We'd like to thank you for coming to the grand opening of Asami's Midnight Theater." And you hear
Oh, okay.
applaud, big roar, and it goes on for a moment, and then, "Welcome to the stage. This very auspicious beginning, this very first night, Asami." And then the darkness kind of peels left and right, and you find yourself standing on the stage, the bright light overhead obscuring the crowd and the darkness beyond. It feels as though the theater is nearing capacity. The hollow sound of the trapdoor beneath your feet gives way to a creak as you step forward to the aged wood of the stage beyond the curtain. As your eyes adjust, the first several rows of adoring fans can be seen in the audience. The cacophony of applause and howls of praise begin to lower after what seems an eternity, just enough time to quell your nerves. And you are on stage at the Midnight Theater.
Is there a expectation for type of performance? Do I get the feeling like is the expectation gonna?
You're on stage for the first night. Whatever you're doing.
Okay, then the first thing when they announce is I'll use prestidigitation to have the glitter go kind of like the Disney logo where Tinkerbell flies across the castle.
Yep.
That I want to do that like little sparkle.
Oh,
Like
and there's a
you know what I mean?
there's a ooh and an ah.
It's just minor stuff, but it's the beginning. You don't open with your big act, right? So okay, well, what's the crowd look like?
So you're kind of you're in the light and they're in the darkness. You can
Okay.
tell it's a fairly full house, and the Midnight Theater has a smell like it's just been cleaned, and the boards have been newly oiled. It's got that smell of pine. The curtains weren't the old stained red ones. You look back and they're kind of like almost like a deep sable. Brand new velvet curtains. Everything looks fairly new and updated. There's even musicians down in the music pit.
we got to give the people what they want, right?
Exactly. It's the opening night of the Asami's Midnight Theater.
Yeah, yeah. So he's gonna open up. It's like, did you hear the one about the kobold, the bugbear, and the elf went to a bar?
Yep.
Something silly like that, and start go with that minor humor at first, see if gets the crowd's attention. I don't know if those creatures exist in this world, but obviously, if they don't, she'd use an equivalent existing creature.
Yeah, I mean everything exists in this world that
Yeah.
exists in it.
So
Hey, give us a perform roll to see how the
we'll
first
see
couple
how this.
minutes go.
Yeah. Ugh. You got to be kidding me.
It's a middling applause. What's a kobold? I'm not
Well,
sure.
it's still a 21, but because the skills aren't auto
Yeah,
failed. So at
no,
least she didn't embarrass herself.
didn't embarrass
She
herself, but it's
knows she could do
yeah,
better.
exactly. It's not a great start, but it's a start.
Yeah. All right. So that joke didn't land. That's okay. So she's like, okay, this crowd's not here for obscure race humor. It's clearly it's not me that screwed up. It's the joke. I'm kidding. So she'll just pull out her flute and say, okay, we'll calm the nerves and put some music on, see if that is what the crowd wants.
All right, she can do it all.
Yeah,
Here we
that's
go.
better.
The
That's what they came for.
exactly, and you're joined by the air quotes orchestra,
Yeah.
the Midnight Theater players. It's basically the equivalent of a late night show band. They pick up on what you're putting down right away, and you can kind of see the first few rows of the audience now. They're kind of getting up and dancing and enjoying themselves. So in the middle of that, all your anxieties are gone. This is your dream. So
Right,
I
right.
don't know if this is your actual dream. This is maybe a dream that Asami's had.
Well, it would be fitting because the really the performance she's done is like basically to make some money to pay the bills at the Fat Chance, right?
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit before she became a level 1 adventurer to learn the instrument or whatever, but this would be, even though it is a dream, the first opportunity for solo performing in front of a relatively large crowd.
yeah, a couple hundred people at least, maybe
Yeah, yeah.
500
So
too.
this is not something that is normal, but I could see it as being a goal and something that she would relish. So I guess she'd just continue and seeing, all right, well, I am multi-talented. Let's see if let another joke lands. And what she's not going to do the at band camp and what the people at band camp do with their
With the
flutes, but
flutes, no.
perhaps she leads into that joke but keeps
Yeah.
it clean. Like the anticipation is it's going to get dirty, but she's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
who would be dirty,
yeah, it's the
right?"
old bait and switch. It's classic comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So
so
whereas,
just as you're about to tell that joke, you kind of working it out in your mind.
mhm.
The the band, a couple of the horn players are back and forth with a flourish, and then the one of the horn players just stops, drops his horn, the clatter, and just
That's not party
puts his head back and screams, "No!" And from his chest bursts a small one of these.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, you've lived
Like
this.
the yeah, yeah.
This is your nightmare.
Oh no, no. Let's go back to the dream.
Yeah, this is the nightmare realm, not the dream realm.
Yeah.
So
So I remember a giant Luna saving the day on this. I don't know if that's going to happen here.
yeah, you don't think anybody else is in the audience that you know.
Well, I mean, does she recognize that? I
Yeah, you
recognize
can.
the
You have
player.
knowledge planes or anything like that.
I have all the knowledges.
All
This
right, you
is a
can shoot
new.
me a knowledge planes if you want,
Yeah.
and I'll give you
Fact,
some long lost info on these guys. It's probably been a while.
I think this would be a reasonable use of a take 20
Oh,
once a day.
okay,
That would make it 30.
okay,
For knowledge planes specifically.
all right. So it's 15, so you know four things. Just off the bat, you remember that this was a red slad tadpole. So a slad is like a frog like monster. Well, these tadpoles grow into frog like monsters from
Hmm.
the places of pure chaos. This one happens to be kind of brownish in color, but you know that once it grows, it'll grow into a red one. It has. Well, you got four things to know about it. What would you like to know?
I want to rely on memory of the encounter that we lived through and see what things we knew from that
Okay.
first. So I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since we did
Yeah,
that.
so I don't
These
remember
things
either. So,
burst out of um somebody's chest. One of the actors
yeah,
did that here.
yeah, he was
What
the
did it
guy.
have
He was
damage
the guy
reduction?
playing the vampire, the gourmand.
Did it have damage reduction?
It did. It had. No, it didn't. It has some energy resistance. So acid, cold, electricity, and fire, all five. It's
But not sonic.
it's immune to sonic.
Ah, this is a nightmare.
It's got spell resistance 8 and fast healing 3 that gets turned off by using a spell on it.
But it has spell resistance, so ouch.
Spell resistance 8. I mean, you're 8th level, so
Yeah, yeah,
don't roll a 1.
yeah. I don't know.
So let's see here.
Weird.
You also know
Let's see.
that it is. When it grows older, it's capable of poisoning, but you don't think this one has developed poison yet. Essentially, you know that when this slod consumes most of the people in this theater, which it probably would if given the opportunity, it would grow into a pretty powerful outsider.
Well, I, my big thing is sonic damage. That sucks. Okay.
Identify.
I'm gonna look. Oh, this might be sonic damage too. Hold on, let me double check. Yep. Dang it.
You get one action as it's coming through. What would you like to
All
do?
right. Oh, well, give the people what they want, and I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
Give him more than one target. So I don't.
There's some shouts and stuff like that, but they're not sure if this is part of the show. So they're all kind
Yeah.
of like, "Whoa, ah,
Three
ah."
decoy duplicates of you, 1d4 plus 1 for 3 caster levels. So I think that means 1d4 plus 2 because I'm not 9 yet, right? 9 would be plus 3. So 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, 1d4 plus 2. I don't think there's a button to.
No, just a D4. It's fine.
Yeah,
No more.
so. Oh, we want to plus 2 down. 2. So roll that d4. Oh, I like it. Wait a bit. It didn't show up.
Do you roll it in the chat
Did.
window?
Thought I did. It showed me a 4.
It might just be delayed. There it comes. Yep, there you go.
Oh, okay. Well, it might do another
Oh,
one. So just
it's
take
a
the first
two.
one.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah, yeah. Well, still, there's 5 Asamis, right? Because
Yeah.
there's 4 images plus the real Asami.
All right.
And the real
Cool.
Asami, please stand up. So that's my one action. It's like boom,
All
multiple
right.
target, and I'll look at it and I'll say, "Fiend, be gone." It's making it part of the show. That's why I'm not being a dork.
No. Cool. You can roll your initiative. You have to beat
All
a
right.
10.
I don't know. It may not be possible here. Let's see. Roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
initiative is not her thing. That's okay.
So the tadpole emerges from that guy's chest and then jumps on the other horn player and attacks him.
Okay.
And it doesn't quite bring him down. Asami kind of tears at him with his claws.
He had 5 DR, right?
Yep. Every type is 5, except for Sonic Immunity.
Yeah.
And Fast Healing 3 that goes off with spells.
Okay. Does magic missile apply to the DR?
No, that's spell damage. That turns off his.
Okay. Is there a way to, with that knowledge, to kind of get a feel for, does he have like, I don't need to know the exact number, but does he have like 15 hit points, 50 hit points, 100, 200?
Yeah, probably
Like
around.
where's the,
You seem to
estimate?
remember it took you guys a little while to bring him down, and he escaped to the basement, which is like an alley, like a bunch of different boxes and costumes and stuff like that. That's where you came up the stairs from
Yeah,
when you guys played last. But you guys were first or second level at that point.
right.
So
So we'll pull out the sword just to have a melee weapon in the hand. And then I'll, where is it on the stage here?
it's in the orchestra pit. Can you see him?
Where it says music?
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
Oh, okay. Uh, uh, um, want to do some magic on it. Trying to find a good one. I'm not really a damage dealer with the spells. I have some. Ooh, ooh. I mean, I just picked this one up. Yeah, Mad Monkeys, but that would hurt the band more than creature. It'd be fun though. I gotta do that sometime. Well, I guess we'll do a magic missile at it and see if what that does to it.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got a couple of uses of it. I don't think insulting it with biting words is gonna do anything. So
Is it sonic
yeah,
damage or is it like
I'm
is it
guessing it
spell
is without
damage?
looking at it.
Let me check.
Yeah. But it doesn't make sense. You're a bad creature. I mean, it may not even respond to
Yeah,
what
it's
a
evocation language dependent sonic.
yeah. So she eliminates that. But I think magic missile is the way to go. So it looks like I just roll damage, right?
No, you have to drop the spell and it'll do a caster level check for you because it does have some spell resistance.
Oh, right, gotcha. All right. So how do I? That's good. I'm glad we're doing this solo, so I'm not wasting this time. How do I drop it on?
You can either drop it or you can target it.
Okay.
If you do target,
Target.
here we go, and then you hit the cast button, and it should
Cast.
roll the spell resistance.
That's what that is.
That 28. Okay, now you can roll the damage.
Okay. That was not his protection. That was my spell.
That was you. That was
I
you.
I
You
broke his
beating him.
spell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
okay.
overcame his spell resistance.
Yeah. Now it says 1d4 plus 1 damage plus 1 missile per 2 levels above first.
What's your caster level? 8.
8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that
So
is four magic
four,
missiles.
so 4d4 plus 4?
44 plus 4, yep.
Okay, 4d. That's this one. Boom.
Nice.
Take that.
Okay.
And so there's 6 Asamis with a sword drawn pointing at the creature, and 4 missiles. Pieces of bacon come out of her fingers and slap on the creature and sizzle it.
And it yelps. Ah! I'll put that back to 12. I'm going to take the fast healing off.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to make it its own thing here.
Oh, it's yellow, so that helped. It's wounded.
Yeah.
Okay. So that seemed to have done something. I'm happy.
So I'll go.
Get clear of the creature, is what she says after sizzling it.
You know that that spell turns its fast healing off for a round. So
Yeah.
it's
I'm telling the band members to get clear of the creature.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
if they want to attack it, I won't stop them.
Yeah,
They hit it with their instrument. I mean,
yeah. The guy's trying to stumble out of the way, and you've got the creature's attention now, and it it leaps from him to 5 to there, and tries to bite you. Okay, is that so? Let's see, 5 you plus 4 images, right?
I think it was more than that. What did it roll up here?
I got D4 plus
okay, yeah,
2.
There's four images plus the real Asami, so
Okay.
there's 5 total.
So if I roll a 1, it's you. If I roll a 6, it's a rollover.
Okay.
Okay, so it's an image. So I'll drop that image
Now
down.
there's
Yeah. So what I'll do is here we go. Make it 3. Okay, cool. And that's its round done. Asami.
Well, that's good. I like that. That is yoink, and we'll do it again. Seems like this is the damage. The best damaging thing she could do that's not sonic. So we'll do that same thing. Targeted. Okay. Cast. Oh.
That's good enough to beat it, though.
Oh.
So spell resistance is only 8.
Okay. That's a little better. Take that bacon. Checking it off.
All right. It's almost... It kind of limps forward and attacks fully.
Okay.
So we've got a hit, and a miss. What's your actual armor class? Is it? Was that 11?
It's right at 17.
17. Okay, so the 11 wouldn't get an image. That's how I'm looking at. Okay, so we're at so D4. Now 1 is you, and the rest is an image. Okay.
Great.
So
that spell is wonderful.
Yep. Cool. Got it. And the same thing. A D3. 1 is you, and the other 2 is an image. I don't want to roll 3 D3s. I want to roll a D3. There we go. All right.
Well, let's might as well do the same thing.
1 image left.
Yeah. Back up. Maybe this will finish. Did I do something? I heard a ding.
Nope. That was just...
Oh, that was rotating him. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. So we are targeted, cast, and that is good roll. Finish.
Boom. Okay.
All right. I burned a lot of slots, but
nicely done.
took no damage. I'll take it.
All right.
And I didn't buff myself, so magic missile doesn't really get buffs. I mean, even the extra damage doesn't apply because it's a weapon attack. So yeah. Yep. So there's basically 2 Asamis left, right?
There's 2 Asamis left. Yep, and that was the end of him.
All
He fades back into the ether.
Any more of these creatures coming out of band members?
No, no, the band members look pretty shocked. One guy's pretty dead. The people are looking around like, this is part of the show, is it?
Hmm. I want to. I don't want to disrespect the dead guy. We know for a fact he's dead, like he's missing his head. So
Yeah, this thing came right out of his chest.
okay. Um, medic. Actually, he doesn't need a medic. He needs a priest. But
Yeah.
um, I guess the show must go on, right?
Okay.
Keep
How do you?
calm the people down to let those that can help kind of do so. Um, as not an obvious thing while we're keeping the crowd's attention.
Okay.
So
How do you distract
I
the
want.
crowd?
Oh, I'm
Well,
gonna make fun of this creature through humor. See, like, what the heck was this ugly thing? Who put that in the soup?
yeah. Okay, and a couple more, couple stagehands come out and they
Yeah.
cover the guy up and put him on a little. Try to.
What? It's like
It's like it's all part of the show.
the ending of Spaceballs, where they view the alien character Michael Hurt go through the process of getting burst again, and the main characters are like, I don't want what he's having. What did he order? I don't want it. That kind of thing.
All right, cool. And the guy that was wounded, he kind of sucks it up. His first night, he's happy to be alive, and then they start playing and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I thought about like normally she would run and help heal, but like she's on stage and everyone's looking at her, so it's like it's more important to keep the crowd calm than I mean, he'll be all right.
Yeah,
He'll live.
and she shot a 33 on your bluff.
Well, as the perform, I could do a separate for bluff too, if that's necessary, or I could use that as the bluff. That's fine.
Yeah, is it what's VP bluff int? What does that
Oh,
mean?
okay. Um, bards have versatile performance where
Oh,
they can
okay.
use their perform role in place of certain roles, right?
Ah,
And
I
kind of
gotcha.
choose that. So she chose comedy as versatile performance to use bluff and intimidate.
Ah, okay.
So the way I do this, and some DMs don't like it, but to me it makes the most sense and is easy. What I do is take the score and put it in for bluff and the appropriate skill, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, her perform comedy counts as bluff and intimidate. So if you say roll and intimidate, I actually click intimidate and it's already correct.
Cool.
You know what I mean? I don't roll perform and then confuse everybody.
All right. Excellent.
Right. That's that. But some people look at this go, so I have plus 16 in bluff in a miscellaneous column, and someone might say, well, what's giving you plus 16?
Yeah.
And
You
I
just.
say it's a versatile performance that makes it such that it's so it's correct. It just looks weird.
All right. Yeah. Cool. So just
Yeah.
the
I
numbers
actually
match up.
I tried to join a game and use a bard, and the guy told me I wasn't allowed to use versatile performance.
Why not?
And it's like, this is a core rule book basic ability for the bard. It's
Yeah.
not like I went through, found a rare splat book rule, and I'm trying to break the game. It's like the basic thing. You can't use it. It's broken. I'm like, I don't think it's going to work, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna maybe try another night with another
Yeah.
room. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what that means. That's why versatile performance, because you can then take another type of versatile performance and add another skill at later levels to
Okay.
that.
Cool. Excellent. So that kind of covers up what just happened, and people are starting to think it's part of the show, and you've let everybody know who's kind of in the know that it wasn't part of the show. Everything's okay, and if there's any more problems, you'll take care of it. And the show goes on. Give me one more perform roll before the.
Comedy is a better role, but the audience seemed to respond to her flute better.
What do you think?
So,
What do you think you would top the night off with? Your big closer.
okay, well, the big closer would be just to get the audience you know, laughing like like doing an impression of Richard Pryor or Robin Williams.
Okay.
So we'll do that. Uh, where are you? Yep.
Bingo. All right. So as Asami's walking down the street of the gods through the mist, the echoes of the roars of applause are still permeating in her ear, and she sees in the mist in front of the church of Vita the forms of Arthur, Bakai, and Zed.
Okay.
And that's where we'll pick it up.
Great. We're gonna just talk about how awesome the performance was. We won't mention the feature.
Exactly. And one thing that Asami kind of just thought about, just as she was, just like an image that's in her mind, is the maybe when they were closing the theater up, she just kind of glanced over at the old for sale sign that she maybe kept in her office.
Oh, okay.
So whether it's subconsciously something that you saw as you were making your way around
It was
Lankhmar, yeah,
worthy of yeah.
the Midnight Theater is. Do you have the Lankhmar map? I'll draw.
Marsh players map. Is that what the
Yeah, that's the
nope.
one.
No, this is an old dungeon.
There we go.
Here it is. Boom, boom, eep, boom, yeah, got it. Beat me
Yeah,
to
it
it.
is not there, but oh, okay. Let's get rid of that one. Can't move it.
Oh,
Everything's. I have all those 5 foot squares in here.
oh, right.
So this is the. Oh, jeez.
I see the circle.
There we go. That's the
Oh,
Midnight Theater right there.
which is this is Iron Cocoon. Oh,
Yeah, there's
where is
the
it?
Church of Utah is just down the street from it.
Okay, and I'm trying to find
Uh,
Fat Chance.
Fat
Like,
Chance is down Carter Street, 2 blocks.
oh, down. Okay,
Fat Chance is right there,
I see. I
and
have
the
gone down.
Church of Utah is right there.
Yeah, so they're pretty close to both of them.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think so, at some point, maybe between trips to the church and stuff like that during the week, Asami walked by and saw the for sale sign at the Midnight Theater.
Okay. Well, so it's in her dream, but it dawns on her as like,
Yeah,
where did that come from?
that's probably where it came from. The
Yeah.
you can make maybe a gather, if it's something that she would inquired about, you may gather information with.
Yeah.
I think it's diplomacy you use.
In this game, yeah, they got rid of gather information or replaced it.
Yeah,
As
there's
my
different ways you
understanding
can
is
gather it, like intimidate or
diplomacy
diplomacy. Yeah,
or knowledge local, depending on the
yeah,
situation.
whichever one you want to use to
I'll
check
do
in.
diplomacy. I'll make a roll instead of where are you diplomacy? There you go. Yeah,
Oh, it's 25. It's still,
pretty good.
yeah. So you ask around. Maybe when you're at the guild hall, you ask around and you find out that the Midnight Theater never really recovered from the big interruption in that performance of the gourmand, the
So
creature.
what would the price be?
Uh, think, yeah, I guess you can actually make an inquiry. It was 4,000 gold ropes for the
Yeah.
theater and everything
Well,
contained within.
that's still above what I could.
Oh yeah, it's way out of your price range,
Yeah.
but it's maybe something that's caught her mind, caught her eye.
Yeah, yeah. Something to think about. Maybe some sweet negotiations can knock that down a little bit, but it's still even a little bit. That's way still way
Well,
above. Base.
you whenever you're
Y-
like there's financings available.
Yeah. Well, there's also maybe certain somebody who would support finance, like the Lord or
Yeah.
Fat Chance might front load some of that and then take the profits until it pays for itself.
Yeah, exactly. So there's
Yeah.
options if that's something that she was interested in.
I'll think about it and see what we do when we start getting some fat cash,
All right.
bags of money. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you want to do with regard to? I guess the sorcerer is going to come back later, or wizard, with the items for everybody. So that hasn't happened yet.
No, no, it hasn't happened. It's going to happen
Okay. Okay.
after the adventure.
Oh, after that we do our dream thing
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, after you're
together. Okay.
exactly.
Okay. The ritual part where we're going to go and do.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick it up on Monday night, and
Yeah.
there's still a little question as to why exactly you would have been so eager to go into this dream realm. So I'll give you the brief. In the Marsh District, things have gotten worse.
Okay.
A dozen to 2 dozen people are dying a night, whereas it was maybe one or two or three before. You do
And we're
some
connecting those deaths to
exactly
the
to the spillover
temporary.
from this dream realm
Okay.
specifically. Like there's a there's a couple of suicides where it looks like suicide, but then as you kind of look now, it's maybe somebody that got hung in a spider web. There's a whole bunch of different people with a bunch of bite marks on them, like from maybe mouths or spiders or insects. There's two or three people per night turn up just like ashen and gray, completely drained. So that's apparent that uh, you taking down the cult hasn't really solved the nightmare plague. It's only gotten worse. And also, on 2 nights before you go, you guys are in the Church of Utah prepping, and then there's an encounter.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do the encounter
Now,
first. We've already done the journey. Everybody's got their things going, and then we can jump right into the dream world after we do the encounter.
are spells used? Does that reset or is that used?
No, that's used up. So it should have
Okay.
cost you
So
what, a second and two firsts,
uh,
three firsts.
three firsts and a second. So we're going to begin play with her. Have used those slots for the dream.
Yeah, yeah. Arthur had to
Okay.
use a bunch too.
Okay.
On
Well,
the plus
I had
side,
no performances used, and I could still use that offensively if necessary. So I have a little bit handy still.
okay, cool.
Not terribly helpless. So.
Yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
gotten about 3,000 experience points so far, each from all these different little ventures.
Hey, well, I mean, it helps, right?
Yep.
Progress. What are we? Still got a ways to go. We
Still got a
just
ways to
left.
go before. Now, I don't know if you guys will make it tonight coming out of it, but it's possible.
Well, we still need 20,000 and change.
Yeah,
It'd be nice, but I'm not in a hurry.
yeah.
And
That's the same with
I
me.
suggested the idea of leadership to bring another, NPC to help us with where we're missing. But if you're confident we have that covered,
I think you
I
do.
don't
Yeah,
want to do it. I don't really want to do it. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I'd
yeah,
rather focus on Asami and not bring in 80 different.
yeah. You don't need to spend if you don't need if on it if you don't have to kind of thing. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's available if you decide you want to though.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to handle it just as easily with a few magic items, which I'll make more available now that
Yeah.
Arthur and Luna are joined the guild.
Alrighty. Well, that's cool.
All right,
Got to do
awesome.
a little bit of bard type stuff. That was awesome.
Good stuff.
And we got some stuff prepped for when we're ready to come back and meet again. appreciate you being available to do that individually for everybody. It
No,
adds a
it's
little bit
great.
of uniqueness to everybody's experience.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a lot of fun. I know Arthur had some stuff. He's playing on a million things going on in his mind. So, and then Zed had the mystery built up for I don't know how many sessions now, just to hint at it and stuff. To finally tell him exactly what my line of thought was. I know he was just going, "Oh, really?" I could just tell. So that was fun. Yeah, this
Cool.
is it was very enjoyable.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All
Thank you.
right, thanks, Ray.
Talk to you.
Talk
I guess on Thursday. Is it not this
not
Thursday?
the
Next. Our
next
next game
Monday.
is Monday. So
Yeah.
okay, cool,
All right, Ray.
excellent.
Have a good week, my friend.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye bye.